This is how I'd like you to save your photographs into your lab reports so that you don't have to send them as separate attachments. On your lab report, which opens up into a Word document, you will fill in your lab report with your observations from your lab. And at the very end of your lab report, you'll have some open space. Click on that open space to allow your cursor to show up. You'll go up to the tab at the top of the page and the toolbar that says Insert. Choose Picture. Now, my pictures are saved in a document file. Go to My Documents, and I've saved them into a file called Geology Lab Images. So I'll click on that. And I have 3 images that I've saved in this file that I'm going to insert. So I'll click on one of the images, click Insert, and my image shows up in my lab report. Now you'll see some little sizing tools on the side of your picture. You just go to one of the corners and with your left mouse button click on one, and you'll drag it to resize the image to the size that you'd like. And once I've done that, it shrinks it down so that it's a more manageable size. I can fit several images on this one space. So I'll click off to the right side of that image, space a few times to give it a margin, and then go back up to Insert, choose Picture, choose another image, and I'm going to resize this one. So I'll go to a corner and drag the sizing tool so that it's about the same size as my other image, and put the cursor after that. I'm going to move it down to the next line, just hitting the space bar. Go back up to Insert, choose Picture, and the third picture that I'm going to insert is a little small. So I'm going to make that larger to about the size of my other images. Oop, it went down to the next page. Make it a little bit smaller. So that it fits on that same page. Now I have my images put into my lab report. I'll make sure that everything's filled in, including my name. Go up to Save and choose Save As a Word document. You can choose where you want to save this to. I suggest opening a file or creating a new folder that says Geology Lab Reports. Okay, that lab report folder will open up, and on the end of your lab report title, notice that the title came up automatically for this particular lab report. At the end of it, what I'd like you to do is put your last name so that I can tell just by looking at the file title who the lab reports came from, because I've got about 20 lab reports that I'll have in a list, and that way I'll know if they're graded or not just by looking at the file. And save that, and it's all set to be put into the Dropbox and sent to me. If you have any questions about anything you've seen here, feel free to email me or call me in my office. Thanks.